Everybody, happy Sunday. I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. My name's Amy Namurlo, and I'm doing a Sunday morning check-in. Yep, doing a Sunday morning check-in. It's beautiful here in Nevada today, the state of Nevada, the city of Henderson. I wanted to pop on and say hi and see how everybody's doing. It is Sunday, and Sundays are check-in days. Yep. Sitting in my patio. Harley's out here kicking back. Good morning, everybody. How are you? When you pop on, say hi so I know you're here. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Kay. Yeah, I'm just kicking it in my backyard this afternoon. It is morning. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning here. It's early for you. What is it, 5 o'clock your time, Jennifer? Aloha. I wanted to pop on and say hello, hello. We're going to see the sun come up here. Yeah, I wanted to pop on and say hi and see how everybody's doing this morning. Gonna go to church here in a little bit, and wanted to come on and say hi. When you pop on, say hi. 4:55. Yeah, you're an early riser. Yeah, you're an early riser. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Hi, Lisa Teal. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Good morning, Joanne. Palm Springs. Oh my goodness. How's the weather in Palm Springs? Yeah, I'm sure it's warm. Yeah, I don't know what the weather's going to be up to today, but we'll see. Ready for the fall. Ready for cooler weather. Hi, Kay Green. Good morning, everybody. Hi, everybody. Oh, I had a wicked headache this morning. Woke up with a wicked headache, and decided not to go live as far as selling my jewelry. I thought I'd come on and just say hi to everybody. Hi, Robin. See how everybody's doing. See how the day is finding you. Yeah. Hold on one second. Yeah, hi, Deborah. Yeah, the fan was on. It was kind of getting on my nerves. Yeah, it's really nice here. I wanted to take advantage of the cool weather. So I'm just popping on to say hi. I'm going to go to church here in a few. And just wanted to say hello to everybody and see how everybody's doing today. Let me know how you're doing. Yeah, let me know how you're doing. And if there's any prayer requests that we can lift anybody this morning, let me know. Um, these check-ins are really to check in with you and see how you're doing. And if we need to lift anybody or we need to do any um, prayer warrior activity, let me know. Yeah, let me know. I'm getting tired of this. Ugh. Hashtag 14. 14 more weeks and then I'm done. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my goodness. It's been the longest, almost 9 months of my life. I could have had a baby by now. I could have had a baby by now. Well, give it a week or two. Yeah. That's a good way of looking at it, huh? So, when you pop on, say hi so I can say hello to you. Lisa Teal, how are you? How are you doing? I should be getting some new today. Yeah, I should be getting some new. So, there's that. Um, but just wanted to pop on and say hi and good morning, Bridget. How are you? How's the weather in Tennessee? Yeah. Let me know how your weather is. Is your weather changing? Is it getting cooler in the southern states? Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, the Carolinas? Let me know. So I'm so excited. We're almost to 20 subscribers on the Heaven Sent Warrior YouTube channel. For those of you that might not know what I'm talking about, I created a channel called Heaven Sent Warriors. And it's going to be a channel for pure inspiration, love, and support. Yeah, pure. Oh, it's cool in Tennessee? Ooh. Oh, thanks, Deborah. Um, but yeah, it's going to be Much cooler. Ooh, excellent. Uh, it's going to be a platform where we can pray, and I'm going to be using it as a platform for support of many different things. Oh, thank you, Jojo. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I uh, I went out last night, and there were way too many people there. It made me so uncomfortable. Um, Hi, Yvonne. And I was going to go live, and then this guy in front of me wouldn't sit still. And then the next thing I knew, my drink and Junko's drink was in my lap. I told this guy, can you just sit still? He was like a 4-year-old needing to go to the bathroom. Next thing I know, the table's over, my drinks are in my lap, and I thought to myself, this is definitely not how I want to spend my Saturday night. Yeah, it was annoying. He looked at me like I had the problem, and I said, sir, can you just sit still? Can you sit still for me? Yeah, it was annoying. So I have, it just kind of set the mood a little, you know, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So yeah, that channel is going to be great. It's going to be a place where we are going to come together and like-minded people, people who have maybe anxiety, depression. If you're bipolar, these are all the elements that I experience. Chronic pain, chronic illness. Um, if you're suffering from grief, yeah, it's going to be a platform where I'll be covering all different topics. The link is on my page. Oh, okay, so if you go on YouTube, it's called Heaven Sent Warriors. Yeah, that's what I named it because we're all warriors here in Heaven Sent. And if you subscribe, I'm uploading a lot of my check-ins on here on from Facebook. I'm uploading a lot of my check-in videos there. I think you have to reach a certain subscriber number to be able to go live on it. So until my numbers get to a point where I'm able to go live on the channel, then I will go live here on Facebook and then just upload it to YouTube. Yeah, but I'm going to be talking about a bunch of different things. Um, we're gonna do life together. It's not going to be a platform where I'll be selling. Oh, you too, Cindy. That's so sweet. It's not going to be a format where I'll be selling. It'll just be strictly a support um, platform for support and encouragement. Yeah, it's been on my heart for a while, and I just decided to create the channel, and I'll be adding some good content on there. But yeah, that's what I'm doing because I realized in 2 years of my business, there's a lot of warriors in Heaven Sent. There's a lot of you that have suffered, have endured, come on the other side of many different things. And I think we should be doing life together. We can learn from each other, right? I'll have I'll have guest speakers on there. We'll Zoom, and I'll upload a Zoom for guest speakers, and I'm gonna get Vince to play some beautiful music on there so we can enjoy some music. And I've found music to be very healing. Oh, okay, Deborah. Yeah, exactly, Jojo. Because there's a lot of us who are. How many of us are enduring elements of whatever that you didn't have before the pandemic? How many of us are being challenged by? Hi, Sarah. Hey, Sarah. Everybody say hi to Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you, pretty girl. How many of us are suffering from things that maybe we don't talk about? You know, I've been suffering from depression, anxiety pretty much my whole life. I was diagnosed being bipolar 3 years ago, which was the best news I could have ever had in my life. It explains so much about myself, about my relationships, about the things that have turned out in my life. I hit my rock bottom and I got myself off the floor after 3 days and did personal growth work, which was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. And I was away from my husband when that happened. I was in North Carolina undergoing a clinical trial for 15 months when all this came to fruition. You see, the people at Duke in Durham, North Carolina, when they take care of you, they take care of all of you. Not just the illness, the specific illness. They take care of everything, mind, body, and spirit. Hi, Sonia. So at the end of the day, oh, I know I miss you, Rebecca. Being told that I was bipolar I was paroled. I was paroled of a life that I felt imprisoned by. Can you all relate to that? So we're going to talk about what it means to be bipolar, what it means to have depression, what it means to have anxiety. Right? There's some of us who are experiencing these feelings that maybe we didn't experience prior to the pandemic. And the shame, and there's discord. Society looks at people with mental conditions like it's a bad thing. And I want to change that. I want to bring the power back and say it isn't. A lot of areas of the mind is learned behavior. I lived a flight or fight life pretty much my whole young adult life. And when I realized that the bipolar for me, exactly, Yvonne, not being accepted, we're going to change that. I'm going to start a revolution about mental health. Yeah. There's more people out there that have it than not. And there's so much shame to it, which is so wrong. We've got to stand up and say, you know what, this is what I have, but this isn't who I am. It's like what I say about my cancer. Cancer is what I have. Cancer isn't who I am. You know, I want us to come together and find ways to maneuver through life with mental hiccups that we have that we need to, take care of. And we need a name and claim. So we get the power back. Get the power back and say, this is what I might have, but this isn't who I am. And be okay with that. The platform will be for grief, for those who are grieving, and that's pretty much everybody. We've all lost somebody in our life. And that's another shame persona, is grief. Hey, Elaine, I want to talk about grief. That it's okay to grieve. And so at the end of the day, that's what it's about. That channel is going to be about support, acceptance, love, a sense of safety. Right? That's what it's about. And I want us to regain our being in spite of these things that come into our life. I just want to name and claim. I do. And denial is a big word. Oh, so Cheryl, if you go to the youtube.com, type in under search Heaven Sent Warriors, you would subscribe there. I think you might need to create an account, which takes 2 seconds to do. There's no charge. It's all free. And you subscribe to my channel, and whenever I post or upload or go live, you'll be notified. Yeah. Hey, Rhonda. So these have been chapters in my life that I want to offer hope and I want to offer support. I spent a big part of my life having the honor and privilege of being with people on the worst days of their life, and sharing the skill set of showing up. Showing up. Now, you don't need to wear your fix-it hat. You don't need to come over with all of your agenda. You just need to show up, be quiet, and let people feel what they want to feel, which can take, it might take a few to learn it, but when you master that skill set, you see miracles. Hello, Debbie. How are you? You see miracles, and you're a witness to miracles. We're going to talk about the showing up method. Just show up and leave ourselves in the trunk. That's where a lot of healing starts, by showing up. But we as society we are trained, and it's learned behavior to be listening to respond instead of just listening. Just listen. But it is what it is. I could be on my soapbox for a while there on that one, but I just want to offer support and a platform of, a friendly environment. I don't want it to be a place where people come and dump. That's not what I want. I don't want people coming there on the channel and just verbally vomiting without any responsibility of their own. So that's not going to be what that is. It's going to be a place of loving, learning, and embracing. Because we all have our responsibility of taking care of ourselves in that regard, right? Yeah. I want everybody to feel welcome. I don't want anybody micromanaging people. That's not what we're not doing. That's not the format. It's just being able to show up with our bumps and bruises and be okay with it. Oh my goodness. Hi, Shauna. Oh my goodness, Shauna. Wow. Wow. Oh, thank you, Joanne. This is what I know. Wow, Shauna. My heart goes out to you. That's like the edifying of love right there. And you're making an effort to meet him where he's at, which is uncomfortable. I'm not saying you're uncomfortable, Shauna. It's uncomfortable to be quiet when someone's talking and sharing. It takes intention to listen. It's really a selfless act of kindness to be present and to be quiet and listen. There's a lot of fixers out there, type A personality fixers. And that was me for a long time. And I realized when I was talking to Sweet Donald about this, my husband, my late husband, I realized, and I told him this on the way home from North Carolina. You see, when I went back to North Carolina and was diagnosed being bipolar, what they found out, which was amazing because I've been dealing with cancer for almost 29 years. Hi, Carol. Is they said that the mental health work that you do is keeping your cancer alive. Why do you think your cancer always comes back? And that was like mind blowing. You see, being diagnosed with the bipolar, saying you can't do that work anymore that I did for almost 30 years, you got to go reinvent yourself at 50. Go do it, because you can't afford not to. And that's where the business, that's where Heaven Sent Accessories came in, which was Heaven Sent. You see what I'm saying? It all planned out. But Donald said, you just can't do that work anymore. What are you going to do? I said, I don't know. I said, I could sell $5 jewelry. Oh, Lisa. Oh, Lisa. Wow. That takes courage to share that, Lisa. Thank you for your courage. You said something very powerful there, Lisa. You don't ever want to go back there again. I have a thought. A thought just crossed my mind. Lisa, I love you to pieces. You know how I feel about you, Lisa Bailey Teal. Thank you for having the courage to share that. As women of faith, I almost feel like it's our spiritual responsibility, maybe. I'm going to say this. I'm going to take a leap of faith and say this. This is what's in my heart right now. That maybe it's, we go through things in life that are hard. I mean, hard doesn't even describe it. And maybe we're supposed to be there for others because we've been through it ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's our spiritual responsibility, is to be there for others since we have already endured it ourselves. It's the blessed to be a blessing. And I lived in shame and discord about a lot of things in my life. A lot of things. And that takes a toll on you after a while. You start looking in the mirror not knowing who you're looking at. And that psychiatrist had a lot of courage. I thought it was courageous of him. And we talked about it after. This guy had just met me. Excuse me. And we're talking, and he when I was done, he looked at me and he goes, I need to tell you something, and I don't know you. I've been with you for 45 minutes. But he said, did you know you're bipolar? And I go, what? And he said, do you know that you're bipolar? And honestly, hearing that was worse than hearing I had cancer. Because the first thing I thought about was, the first thought that came to my mind was shame, embarrassment, the thought of what am I going to do, right? Which took me down a dark road, which then God gave me the eyes to see really what was happening. I gave all the glory to Jesus, which in turn allowed me to get help. Oh, see, Lisa, that's what I'm saying, Lisa. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's that blessed to be a blessing. And maybe that's what it's about. Maybe that's the secret spiritual sauce right there. Is we only know what we know. We only know what we know. When I told Donald about my bipolar, he freaked out. You know, he had a brother who was bipolar schizophrenic, who was a severe case of the bipolar part. My case is mild compared to on the scale of what bipolar looks like. And he just freaked out, and I go, I know why you're freaking out right now, but I need to assure you, you got to trust me on this one. And he did. And I got diagnosed in April, and I had a whole year away from him before I came home. So I had a year away from him to do my work. And because all he knew is what he knew. See what I'm saying? We only know what we know. Yeah. It's all about personal growth. Hi, Christine. So at the end of the day, I think it's important to always meet people where they're at, and that takes a skill set too. meeting people where they're at, because we have our own agendas, the stuff that says what we're saying to ourselves in the head. Sometimes I I like to kind of get a baseline of that. Um, I'm just very much aware of it now. And when I share something, if I don't feel it's being received with the intention that I'm offering, I just disconnect and don't continue. Because that could be harmful too. But what people say to you when you're talking can be just as harmful as your thoughts. You know what I mean? People are so quick to say, well, you shouldn't feel that way. Or they give their version of what they think you're saying. How many times have you said that? How many times have you shared something with someone, a private matter, and they're going to tell you one of a few things. They're going to tell you that they have a friend that's going through the same thing, that you shouldn't feel that way. They're gonna have a conversation about Jesus and give you a spiritual session. No disrespect to what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. And hi Sue, it's one of those things where showing up, being quiet, and listening can be a mountain moving experience. Oh, Maria, how are you this morning? Yeah, it could be a mountain moving experience. So the next time you want to have a conversation with somebody and you want to talk to them about something that's tender to your heart, see what kind of response you get. Are they listening? Or are they telling you their version of what they're hearing? They're telling you about a family member or friend that's going through the same thing? Or are they just listening? And then I challenge you to be that listener to somebody else. So many miracles happen when we just listen. It allows the person who's speaking permission to feel, to be there, to be present in their feelings. And that's a lot of power there. Like I told you, I was able to release the last part of my grief with Donald because Vince listened. He didn't interrupt me. He didn't tell me his version of what he thought he was hearing. He was quiet. And there's a lot to be learned when you're talking and hearing yourself talk about something that's heavy on your heart. A lot of times, there's a lot of healing in that. Does that make sense? Hi, Deborah. Right? Oh, thank you, Shauna. Well, it's really from life experiences. And that's what I'm saying. I think we can all learn so much by those that we love and care for if we just listen. There's just a lot of there's a lot of fix people out there. They want to fix it. Yep, exactly, Deborah. Yeah. It's what's in our emotional toolbox, right? What's in our emotional toolbox? What can we do to be a good friend. And like I said, when I did the trauma grief work, I just being quiet and allowing people to feel, that is the beginning of their healing, is sitting in their stuff and not being interrupted. Hey, Becky Ullman. Yeah, there's a lot. Here's the thing. How many times have you heard this? Hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. You don't know what you don't know what you don't know. I just think, it starts with just listening. But the format of Heaven Sent Warriors is going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be a place of, it's just going to be a safe place for us. And to subscribe to the channel will give us a safe place to be. It's public, so everybody can find it, but it's private because you need to subscribe to it. And I will be, mindful about that subscriber list. Trust me when I tell you. Yeah. I'll be mindful of that. Because I think it's important to have a safe environment. Like I said, I don't want people coming on there and just verbally vomiting their life. There's a lot of people in this world that just love to hear the sound of their voice. They're always talking. They're boasting. They're telling us how wonderful they are. How many of you know people like that? Those aren't our people. That's not what that's going to be about. This is about everybody, not just a couple. Yeah. I'm sure we know a few people like that in our lives. They just always have to be the center of attention, which, I'll be honest and straight, that's exhausting, being around that. That's like a red flag for me. That's one of my red flags. Yeah, I don't like that. Because we're all in this life together. Like I said on my show the other day, don't walk ahead of me, don't walk behind me, walk next to me and be my friend. Yeah. Hi, Kiki Purr. Kiki Purr. So I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what the Lord provides for us in that regard, and we'll see what happens. We'll see. I really feel like the Holy Spirit is moving me to do that. So we'll see what happens. So is everybody doing okay? How's your weather? Zolima! Hi, Zolima! Hi, Zolima! I want those on the channel to be in it for the long haul, not short term. Because when you're in things for the long haul, there's intention. There's just more the guts of it. I don't want people on there for quick fixes, because that's very temporary. So that's what I'm hoping for. And we'll see. Hi, Junko. How are you? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. but I'll be on in the morning. Oh, Kiki purr. That's so sweet. How are you, Kiki? You getting ready? Well, the wedding's in February. Sue Spicer's got a daughter getting married next month. We've got weddings, birthdays. We have a lot to celebrate. We have a lot to celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. Hashtag 14. Yes, yes, and yes. I think it's going to be a warm day. What do you think, Zolima? Oh, you had the first dress fitting yesterday? How exciting. Yeah, Kiki needs to do everything before the snow hits her. Yeah. Yeah, you got to do stuff in Minnesota a little earlier. Comment snow if you're where you live. There's snow. I think a lot of you live in snow territory. I know Junko and Zolima and I, we're here in Vegas or Henderson, so yeah. But I just wanted to pop on and say hi and to do a check-in. Oh, listen to you, Kiki. Oh, yeah, you will. Oh, good, Zolima. Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you, Zolima. Oh, that's why you live in Florida? Yeah, it's going to get warm again. Yeah. When I lived in North Carolina, it snowed a couple days, and I was like, what's going on here? I'm a city slicker Cali girl. We don't do snow. The only time I do snow is if I'm intentionally going to the mountains to go skiing. Beach girl here. Beach girl all the way. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm uploading all of my live check-ins from the Facebook page onto that channel. So all of them will be there for anybody who might need a pick-me-up. A pick-me-up. Oh, I know. Oh. Oh, when I sing things? Yeah. I gotta be in my element to do that. Yeah, I miss the water. I miss being in the water. Yeah, I grew up in the ocean, surfing, and there's something very powerful about being in water. It's very soothing, it's very healing. But the ocean is something to really respect because it's one of the most powerful sources in the world, the ocean. It's very unpredictable. You have to really respect the water that way and have an understanding with it when you're out there with your board, you know. There were a couple times where I thought, well, here we go. I guess I'm going home today. Yeah, the water is so powerful, the ocean, so powerful. But I miss being out in the water. I do. When I go to Cali to see my doc at Cali, he's like 2 minutes from the beach. And I always want to go down there and stick my feet in the sand and just have a moment where I'm like, okay, I've come home for a little bit. But I'm always worried about getting back in the car and drive, especially if I'm doing a turnaround trip. I always like to get back on the road. So next time I go out there with Pops, maybe we'll go and I'll take a breath and I'll just say, okay, we'll get on the road. When we get on the road, let's go check out the water, because he's literally not even 2 minutes from the ocean, from the beach. Yeah, I got to put that in my feather cap. Yeah, it's 5 minutes. You're right. Yeah. You're right. It is God's masterpiece. Absolutely, Becky. Definitely. It is God's masterpiece, the ocean. Yeah, really nice. So, how many of you are beach lovers? Comment beach if you're a beach lover. I do have a passion for the mountains though. I love the mountains and nature and the awe of that. So I could do either one. I could do the beach or I could do the mountains any day. Yeah, one or the other. One or the other. Does anybody have any prayer requests before I jump off? Ooh, there's a lot of beach lovers here. Ooh, beach. Terry Olson. Hey, Terry. The beach. Yeah, I'm sure, Terry, do you miss the beach living here? Yeah, the beach is lovely. The beach is lovely. I miss the beach. So next time I go to Cali, I'm going to have to just take 5. Hi, Terry. Yeah, it will bring me great peace. Yeah, it will. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I will do that. So I'm going to go to church this morning and then spend the day with my bestie. Yeah, I woke up with a terrible, wicked headache. And it made me more nauseous than I was. Oh, you're a mountain girl, Bila? Oh. Okay. Oh, Zolima. Okay, let's lift up Zolima. She needs some prayers right now. You too, Yvonne. Okay, Zolima. Let's give Zolima some hearts. Let's lift her up right now in prayer. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's why it's important that we're just mindful of everybody right now. Everybody's, there's a lot of people going through a lot. Oh, I bet that was beautiful. Yeah, Junko showed me a picture of her house. Oh, Junko used to have orchids in her backyard. She lived in Oahu, on Oahu. Junko, those pictures were beautiful of your orchids. I felt like I was at an orchid farm. Your flowers were beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, yes, and yes. Anybody else? Can we lift anybody else before we wish each other a wonderful day? #1229, #14. 14 more weeks, and then I'm done. I'm really getting the itch for that. Oh, I know, but you've got beautiful memories, Junko. Just gonna keep my head down and keep plugging away. That's all we can do. One foot in front of the other. #14. #1229. You too, Deborah. You too. So, oh, you too, Elaine. How's the weather in the UK? Yeah, how's the weather in the UK? I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed Sunday. I'm looking forward to going to church this morning. Of course, I'll be wearing my mask. And it'll be good to do a bump to my pastor this morning. I haven't seen him in a while. You too, Terry. I hope Al's feeling good. I hope Al's doing good. I hope he's healing. Yeah. I'll be on in the morning. I'm getting a couple boxes today. And then I'll be on in the afternoon for my afternoon show. Oh, excellent. Really? Everyone at church is asking about me? Oh, Terry, that's so sweet. Oh, that is so sweet. Yeah, the next 10 weeks are going to be a roller coaster. It's going to be a roller coaster. It's going to be a lot of this and this. And that's okay because I've been informed. I've been included in my medical treatment plan. I got Dr. B telling me, hold on, strap on, girlfriend, because you're going for a ride. And you know what? That's okay. I say, let's get it done. Let's get it done. And I know you all will be with me while I'm doing it, which is going to make it that much better. And of course, Jesus will be right there with me. But the best part is when I ring that bell on December 29th. I ring that bell in the faith room and I say, no more treatment for me. Oh, good, Junko. I know, and I couldn't have done these last almost 9 months without you. I hope you know that. And I always say this, the struggle's real. But I don't want to go to a place other than forward. Forward. So I love you all to pieces. Have a wonderful Sunday. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. I will see you in the morning. And if you want to be a part of the Heaven Sent Warriors, check out my YouTube on my channel on YouTube. And we're going to just build a wonderful community there. Okay? I love you all. Terry, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.